and we're committed to three major goals: self-advocacy, connecting with business and community leaders, and peer leadership. It's important for individuals with developmental disabilities to have a voice in their own self-advocacy because it promotes self-determination, which leads to a much higher quality of life, but it also allows for individuals with developmental disabilities to fully experience their community and advocate for their own desires.
They're learning to have their own voice in their meetings, that they are practicing taking an active role in planning for what their future is going to be. And they also want to mentor other people in doing that. So they have developed, we've worked on it for a while, and we're now practicing a training on self-advocacy, that we can be a part of the provider training rotation and also go out and talk to different sites, to individuals, to let them know how to act as their own self-advocate, what that means.
Self-advocacy is so important to me because I am helping other people with disabilities and to get their voice out there in the public, and then helping people transition from high school to like college, and then also talking about advocating for ourselves.
Making a plan for your own life is important to all of us. And for so long, I think we felt we were doing a service by helping people what we thought was best for them. And we often weren't listening really well. And that's the feedback that we're getting from advocates is, I really haven't been heard. So giving more focus to this idea of self-advocacy and how you can present, your voice and your goals is truly, really the primary focus of this group.
Self-advocacy has changed over the past several years because Ohio has adopted an employment-first approach, and for folks with developmental disabilities, that means working with the board and their allies to determine if community employment is viable for them. And for us as members of Project STIR, Lucas County was the first county that was charged with integrating employment into the self-advocacy curriculum of Project STIR, which is steps towards independence and responsibility.
Whole group was involved to get the bus stop at Central Park Mall, and then we became well known for that. And then we talked with different politicians at the Disability Forum, and then asked them questions about their goals to help us.
At the beginning, I was kind of, setting the meetings and driving, helping them along, but I barely get a word in edgewise anymore, which is great. There's a great deal of enthusiasm. Each one of them has a passion.
The group of us that graduated in November of 2017 was the first group for Lucas County, and we were charged with taking the employment piece of the curriculum, and one of the first things we did was had a job fair and networked with employers, which led to us attending Disability Awareness Day in mid-March, which encouraged us to meet with local business leaders, and recently a few of us met with Councilwoman Sandy Spang to discuss workforce development initiatives and the role that the DD community plays with employment.
There's people that have a passion for being speakers and trainers. There are those who are on the Human Rights Committee. There are individuals that have a focus on education and reaching out to students in schools. We have a Pathways to Justice group where they're interested in connecting with law enforcement. So we have a huge variety of people that, once given the avenue, have raised their voices, and I see a great deal of enthusiasm for each of those areas.
Anybody, we want to train anybody with disabilities. Anybody can come right down and come to our next training in fall 2019.